You know, we're not gonna mess with that right now. I'm fine with. Why is my camera? Whatever. Alright, so for the people watching after stream, what is up? I'm James Iaconelli. We are, or I say we. Yeah, there's two people here.
Is that how you say your last name?
Iaconelli, yes, it's Iaconelli.
Holy shit, I never realized that.
Yeah. But
sorry. But
no, you're good. You're good. Trust me, you're not the first. It's not the first time I've heard people say that. Honestly,
for some reason I thought it was like Iaconelli or something like that. I don't know. Holy hell.
It's pronounced weird. It's definitely pronounced something else. I will say that. But back to the video. I am here joined by Nate, and we are gonna be watching, or we are going to be commentating on the Phoenix race itself, or Phoenix race of the Monday Night League that our Tuesday Night Leagues are merging with. So, right now, they are qualifying, so once they do their qualifying session, we will then join once they start the race. They will take a pace lap, and yeah. And then we will get set up. We'll start commentating the race. Once they take their pace out, they'll start. It's gonna be interesting when we do this because we're gonna have no idea what lap they're on, what position, but we're gonna take our guess. So
yeah, that's another thing about this game that I don't like.
Yeah, it's definitely sucks for sure.
Like I don't know.
It's definitely interesting, but so I'm just asking, I know you know how fast JB is. Do you know how fast Tegan and Cade are?
I know how fast Tegan is somewhat.
Alright. Cade,
I mean,
you probably don't.
No, like I've raced with Tegan and Cade maybe twice, but I don't know any of the people who are in here, so I don't know.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if there's gonna be gamer tags or anything, or.
There will be gamer tags as I adjust my mic a little bit, or my camera a little bit.
Okay.
So
like, if there isn't, I'm screwed because I don't know any names and I don't know who's who. So.
All right. So, yeah, and I'm assuming the people watching this stream or will be watching this stream, unless they're from the league, probably don't know either. The top 3 drivers, or the 4 drivers that are in it, are JB in the 14, the 4 car of Tegan, the 41 car of Cade, and the 42 car of Kyle. Now,
I'm gonna play some favoritism and say JB's gonna win this shit.
So, really, like I said, for those who don't know, the thing is, the first 3 that I named are basically some of the fastest drivers in that league, and yeah, they're pretty fast. I would say the 4 car is probably the favorite, and not because it's at Phoenix, but he might be the favorite. I would maybe put the 14 and the 41 kind of even, but they're both fast. Anyone can win that race. So, in the 42. Also, this is where they did it in rounds. They did it in rounds, like actual NASCAR. So whoever finishes first, basically, or finishes ahead, basically wins it all. Wins the championship.
So you said, okay. So let me make a note. Hold on. Let me get a pen and paper real quick. All right. Okay. There's the paper.
Yeah.
Where's my pen? No,
yeah.
That's a bumper flying. Okay. Note to self: don't stack sheet metal and let it fly everywhere and kill you.
Yeah, that's also a note for people in watching this stream. Don't let sheet metal kill you. I think that's good advice to live on.
I mean, the rear bumpers aren't sheet metal; they're like fiberglass or carbon fiber, but still, it almost fell on me. Okay, so
So,
Tegan is in what number?
The Tegan will be in the 4 car.
The 4, okay.
Yeah, he'll be GT Jones.
JB?
14 car.
14, okay.
Cade will
be...
CADE
is in the what?
41.
Okay, and then who's the other one?
Kyle is in the 42.
Kyle, 42, and then they are in the champ.
They are in the championship race, correct. The 4 drivers, ladies and gentlemen, are in the championship 4, battling out here.
I legit made a note of it.
Yeah, some other drivers, if I'm not mistaken, the 88 is driven by Thomas. Let's see.
Okay.
There is the 71, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's the 16 car. It's the 16 car now. Driven by 16. KLW.
KLW?
KLW. That's what he's called. The 18 car will be driven by Brandon.
Alright.
Ooh, I think the 10 car will be driven by Dustin. Because it seems like he's racing this race.
Alright.
I have no idea who else is in there. I will say, maybe make a note that if there is a 20 car there, it is driven by Kato.
20 by who?
Kato. K-A-T-O.
K-A-T-O.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, the first 4 that we named off are in the championship 4. And also, just for a note, Nate is T-E-G-A-N, not 2 E's. Had to say it. Oh gosh, dang it. You see, y'all, if this person named Cade, spelled with a K, was in here, I guarantee you this stream would probably be even funnier right now. With how many, they would be roasting each other.
Okay, so a little bit of backstory on Cade. He sucks. He sucks so bad that everybody in, everybody trashes on him because he sucks that bad. Alright, back to you, James.
Thanks. Gosh damn. He's not the worst person, might I say. But we're just gonna leave it at
okay, he's not Reborn Dale Jeffrey status, but he's bad.
Yeah. Not speed-wise, it's just other things. He's actually pretty fast, I won't even lie.
He's fast, but he's just a bitch.
Yeah. Alright, so I just got messages from both Tegan and Cade that they were done with qualifying. So I should be getting an invite any second right now. Once I do.
Invite me.
Yeah, I'll invite you. Yeah. I hope they actually take a pace lap. If they do not take a pace lap, then it is gonna be kind of confusing before the first stage ends or whatever. But yeah, they do stages. Yeah. Also, for people who don't know, the race is a 50% race with 2 times tire wear. So just want to let y'all know that. Let's get back right here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got
an invite from JB.
Oh, true. Why am I getting invites? Hold on a second. I think, did I just get 3 invites?
I
ended up getting 3
invites from JB. JB sending me another.
Alright, let's do it. Accept it.
If any fights happen. Alright, watch live race, alright.
Yes. Yes. Alright.
Oh, so, I just broke my pen. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh no, that's not good. That's definitely not good.
Rip to that pen. Good thing I already made my notes.
Yeah. Alright, loading into the race. I think, like I said, they'll be taking pace lap. Yep, it looks like they'll be taking pace lap. So I just want to, let's review the drivers at least. Oh, they're racing.
They're going. Alright, so
almost
Tegan
looks like
goes out front.
Yeah, I guess they are. Yep.
Alright, yeah. So Tegan out to an early lead now.
Oh, we got a 3 car. Oof. I don't know who the 3 car is, I'll be honest with you. Huh.
Well.
Oh, it's KLW.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, 42 gets into the 3 a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't know if the 42 got a little loose, but that's what it seems like to be. The 18 almost pushes the 88 a little bit, but it is much as we completed our first lap here. The 4 is still in the lead. Looks like they're going to single file a little bit. JB in second, K in third, Kyle in fourth. First, second, third, fourth, championship 4 drivers.
Yeah.
Of course.
I have a feeling it's going to be like that for a while, except it looks like we got the 42 run to the outside.
Yep, he is definitely a championship driver, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Come on, bruh.
Well, okay, okay.
It definitely looks like they're not, they're staying together, a little bit.
JB looks like he's been getting a run the past lap, but
I don't think he
can get past him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten enough of a run to where he can get on the side of him, so he has like to lift off. But he's also taking an interesting turn. I don't know if the 4 car ended up getting a good enough turn, but it looks like he got the good run off anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Tegan looked like he overdrove last time.
It definitely does.
To watch out for.
Yeah, the 42 got third from the 41 car. So he's going to try to...
Risky move.
He looks like he's going to try to almost put the bumper to the 14, but doesn't look like he did. The 41 does go under the 42. The Championship 4 has driven away from the other drivers. The 88 is driving away from the other 3, but that's really it. It's been the Championship 4 mainly, and as the 42 almost hits the wall. Coming out of the turn 4, I guess. Yeah, it'd be turn 4.
42 makes a move to the inside, gets in the quarter panel of the 14.
Yeah. Good thing there isn't damage here, but he is on the side of him, it looks like. Yeah, he's just on the side of him. This will... I'm pretty sure Tegan will
lose that position.
Yep. Oh, the 42 drove it in it. Oh, and he almost puts it into the 42, or 41 car, I should say.
42 overdrove that corner and smacked the wall coming off the corner there.
Yeah, he really... It's like he was going for a big slide job that he just ruined, I'll be honest. Now he's under fire from the 88. Will we see our first non-playoff driver overtake a playoff driver? That's basically that.
And now it looks like JB's looking to hunt back down Tegan to get past him.
Yeah, we also have
dives way down to the bottom of the track.
Yeah, we also have
turn 1 or 2.
Yeah, we also have a battle here for 6 between Brandon and KLW in the 3 car. That's also wrapping the All-Star race team. Doesn't look bad, I'm not even gonna lie. But those 2 along with the 10 of Dustin are just way behind.
Oh yeah. Oh, the 3 puts the bumper to the 18 there as the 18 goes by.
Oh, so the 3... Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
the 10 just hits the wall. Yeah. Again, there's no damage in this, so it's not gonna hurt them any besides speed-wise. But that... Yeah, that's really that. 14 takes a little bit of a high entry into the glass corner, but obviously
10 just drove it under the 3 there, is going to take that position back. Nope. Lost it coming up start finish line.
Yeah. Oh, it seems to starting to look like the 4 is driving away from the 14 and the 41 a little bit. So
3 just made a nice pass on the 18 through 1 and 2. That was a very well executed pass.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the fight's over yet between those 3 at all. As the 18 goes way below in the dog leg, if that's what it's called. Oh, the 10 kind of puts the bumper
to the
to the...
nose of the 10. Cut off the 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 nose of the 10. Cut off the
Man, that's like short track racing over here. Even though I'm pretty sure this is considered a mile and a half.
It's a short track technically, but it
Oh, I didn't completely know. But it seems like the 41 is gonna be attacking the 14 as the 14 hits the wall for a second time in that straight. 41 goes under him and looks like we'll complete the pass.
Like slide right up in front of him. Struggling with his car right now.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it. The 42 is starting to catch up a little bit to them as the 4 car continues to drive away. 88 still in 5th, kind of by himself. The 3 car almost seems like he's starting to catch him a little bit. The 88 also drove into the higher grooves of the track, which is something you don't want to do if you're trying to make up time.
You can do it in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, that's a big no-no.
Yeah. I mean, right now they're spread out a little bit. There isn't much action. Unless you just saw something. Oh, I'm seeing the 41 lag me a little bit.
I'm not seeing that. I saw the 18 going into 3 and 4 almost smack the inside wall trying to get down into the corner. That was very dicey right there, as the 18's trying to attack the 3, not going to make it.
Yeah, the 42 looks like he's starting to attack the 14 though. 42 looks like he has some speed, honestly. If he's caught up to them, and I mean, I know the 14 car looks like he's struggling a lot,
makes
but the
run to the inside.
Yeah, the 42 seems a little fast. I won't lie.
Yeah, 42's made some pretty good grounds on the 14 there.
Yeah, 41's.
42 into the inside wall.
Do you know if he put himself in there or?
He put himself in there trying to go into the corner, just left side into the wall. Man, there goes all his time on the 14.
Yeah, now he has to make that ground back up. So, getting away from this a little bit, I know how fast Tegan and Cade
14
are.
Into the wall, big time getting into the corner.
Yeah, I just noticed it watching the 42 car.
Whoa, what? Caution out?
It might be, honestly. Yeah, it looks like it. The 18's way far back. Yeah, that most definitely probably is a caution that involved the 18 car. So, caution is out for a reason that I have no idea about, but it is out. Right when I was about to talk about something else too. But pit road should be open, and I'm assuming that everybody's going to pit.
18 just gave the 10 a huge shove getting into 1 and 2. I think that might have shows you who spun the 18 there.
That might have. It might have not. I have no idea, but definitely an indicator of sorts.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a little love tap. That was a I am mad at you tap.
Yeah.
Like I gave to Trenton yesterday.
I guess so. Oh gosh, you can't view people when they're pitting, like when they're actually in the. Oh, now I am.
I switched camera view.
Holy, man! Without like we can't see the car's ghosts, so I just saw the 18 ram right through the 14 in the 4 car. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know.
All right, 41 off.
The
Looks
4
like
car
41 is. All right.
Yeah, 41 is gonna keep second, 14 third. It seems like everybody got their starting positions back.
Looks like no change on pit road there.
Yeah, it definitely does not at all. And
looks
there's
like Tegan's gonna take the outside.
Ah, interesting. Have Cade running the inside. I mean, I think he's just doing that maybe to save fuel or tires, but that is what Cade does. I'm surprised to see the fact that Dustin is on the outside, considering that he's supposed to be starting 7th. And there's no choose cone rule here. Unless I'm wrong, but when I race with these guys...
The restart zone.
Yep, restart zone.
Green flag is back out in the air.
Yeah, green flag. Cade got a pretty good start.
Pretty good jump.
It looked almost too good, I'll be honest. It almost looked like he jumped it, but I could be wrong on that.
A little bit. Looks like the 3 is going to be trying to attack the 14 right now.
Yep. 41 is going to try to go to the inside of the 4. It looks like we have a battle for the lead
14
here.
14 just put the 3 into the wall a little bit.
You know, I will say...
Go
ahead.
Looks like the 10's going to try and jump onto the 14, but it's going to pull away.
Yeah, I will say, for all the fans here, pay attention to the if something happens with the 3 car, don't be surprised. I know he's been involved in some controversy.
3 into the wall, big time.
It almost seems like the 42 was as well, maybe with the 14. I know the 3 car was not alone in that, but I will say the 3 car has been involved in some certain events, let's just say. So I will at least be keeping my eye on him in case anything like that happens. And I know the 14 has not been happy, or may have not been happy with him at one particular moment in time with the race, but
ooh.
Or maybe I'm wrong, but it is what it is.
14 down to the bottom of the 3 car. Looks like 14 is going to have a run getting into turn 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, it almost seems like they made a teammate contact as well from that. The 41 is still by the 4. The 42 is actually going to go on the inside of the 4. No, never mind. The 41 stay clear of the 42 car.
The 3 is definitely not giving the 14 any room whatsoever. They've gotten into each other a few times in the past few laps.
Yeah, you can already tell right now, though, too. You have the 18, 10, and 88 starting to fall back from the other 5.
Ooh.
The 88 drives up a little high, but does not make contact with the 10 at all. They stay side by side as they exit the corner.
Oh, my. 14 starting to get a little impatient. Use the bumper getting into turn 1 and 2 there.
Are you calling it? Why are you calling it 1 and 2? It's supposed to be 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken.
3 and 4 is...
They switched
the
it,
turn
remember?
coming up right now is 1 and 2.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
I guess... Yeah, this is 1 and 2. I thought you called this 3 and 4, the other one 1 and 2.
No.
Okay. No. Okay. And
14
to make sure.
and the 3 are having a pretty good battle right now.
Yeah, they're still having a good battle, and they're not necessarily losing time. I mean, they are a little bit, but I thought they would be losing a teeny bit more time. And I'm kind of... Well, I guess I shouldn't say I'm surprised that the 3 is not giving them an inch. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily either, now that I think about it, because it's only stage 1. If it was the last stage, I wouldn't necessarily, you know, because I would rather have people fight for it, unless teammates, but I don't think the 3 car has any teammates.
The 3 overdrove that corner way big time, and 14 is going to get a huge run.
Yeah. You start to see the 18 almost looks like he's starting to come to life a little bit. Get a little...
42's making a pass on the 4 for the lead.
He got to run the 41, and the 42 is trying to pass the 4 for the lead, but it looks like the 41 is going to draft his teammate. Now, there is no team championship here, but it is just for namesake. We're going to be doing the same thing again once we start our merger for the season. Which I should mention...
Something must have happened to the 4, because that brought everybody back up to them.
I wonder if it was the 42, because I will say 42 has not usually been faster than the 4, 41, and 14 all season, but he is pretty good at staying with people and holding them back and trying to get around them. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, he's staying right up with Tegan, which that's a hard thing to do.
Oh, for sure. And as someone who's
raced with them... He gets a run to the outside on Tegan right now, actually.
Yeah, he might be able to pass him. If he doesn't hit the wall, he might not have. Ooh. And he's on the outside of him.
Run down the straightaway.
He might be able to, depending on how the 41 draft. The 42 takes the lead.
Wow.
Right now, if the race ended, he'd be the champion.
Yeah.
But...
That takes a lot to be able to pass the 4. The 41 goes around the 4 as well, and it looks like the 3 is going to be trying to put some pressure on him as well.
Yeah, one would think that with the fact that the 4 car is not being that
3
dominant...
into the inside wall.
Oof. Yeah, it's...
That
with
allows
that corner,
the 14 to go by.
Yeah, the 14's probably glad that that's the case now, so he doesn't have to focus on trying to pass him. But one would think...
he's going to drive it in big time onto the 14's bumper, give him a little tap.
Yeah, definitely close for sure. But it looks like, I will say the bottom 3 cars have definitely spread out. The 18's trying to close in on this next group, and then the 88 follows with the 10 car. But I'm wondering if the 4 cars has either a little bit of a problem or made a bad adjustment, because he is about to lose third, or yeah, he's about to lose third from JB in the 14 car. As the 3 car is trying to pass him for fourth now, or at least help with it.
I think 14's gonna get the 4 going into the corner here.
Yep.
3 dives it down down low.
Almost 3 wide there. That would have been interesting. But looks like the 14 car will be able to pass the 4, but the 4 is not going to give up this fight yet. I know the 4 and 14 have had their run-ins a little bit, but I mean, they're still decent. They're still pretty good friends.
14 clears the 4 off the corner there. 4 goes into the wall just a little bit.
Yeah. Now I do want to mention also, because I was mentioning this earlier, as it doesn't seem like, or as the 4 continues to try and pass back the 14 car. I was mentioning the merger. They
get into the 4, just got into the 14 going into the corner there.
Yeah, and yeah, the 4 car is looking to go under the 14. 3 cars now on the outside of the 4, but he has nothing able to. You put the bumper to Tegan, almost looks like, but
yeah,
it wasn't. Like I mean, I don't know.
Looks like the 41's gonna be trying to challenge for the lead.
The 42 is starting to pull away from a little bit. Honestly, he has a very good car, but
it does.
I will. Oh, looks like the 18 just slammed the wall as the 3 hits the inside wall again. But in terms of the merger, let's try to get this off for the 18 millionth time. Oh. Am I hearing cars slowing, or? No, I don't think so.
No.
I saw the 18. I think he might have wrecked himself or something, because he fell all the way back to last place, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he fell all the way to last place. But for the merge,
definitely is struggling.
Yeah, he might have spun himself, honestly. But with the merger, like I said, our Tuesday leagues are the Tuesday League, me and Nate are in our merging with this league. We are supposed to start the Clash, which is going to be replacing the duels that we usually do, on the last Tuesday of January, which will also start at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, for Nate, 6:30 Mountain Time.
Alright, looks to me as if the 14 and the 41 have run the 42 down.
Yeah, definitely they are. The 41's stayed with the 42 for a little bit, but he's definitely closed the gap, and the 14's definitely caught up with
They're making a pretty big gap on the 4 and the 3, though.
Yeah.
So that makes you think. Ooh.
Wait a second, they're getting a little squirrely there.
That's the stage end. That's the stage end.
Oh yeah, that must have been the stage end, I guess. That's why everybody was probably going that hard.
That's the stage end.
It was definitely a stage end.
All right.
But while we got
they would run right now, the 42 would win the championship.
Yeah. Obviously, the stage doesn't matter as long as whoever finishes first out of the 4. Right now, the 14 is looking really strong. I will say that. So we'll see what happens for sure. But to continue on with the merger, what we have confirmed so far is, like I said, Clash the last week of January, starting at 7:30, 50% race 2 times tire wear. Or not the Clash itself, but when we do the following races, that will be the settings. But the Tuesday after is the race. How we finish in the Clash is how we will start for the Daytona 500. As we get out of pit road, doesn't seem like any spots have changed except maybe the 10 past the 88 on pit road.
Green flag is going to be back in the air.
Yep. You see the 41 pull up right in front of the 14 car. As we get into,
got a nice jump.
Yeah, as we get into turns 1 and 2, going into the back stretch. Almost single file out.
Ooh.
The first 4 definitely do. But it seems like there's battling going on. We are 3 wide with last place. Oh, there's some contact between the 3 and the 88. But nothing
41 gets a huge
from that.
run to the inside of the 42. 42 overdrives the corner, which allows the 14 to close the door.
Yeah, I think the 14 is probably on his inside. Nope. The 42 is still staying strong with the 41. I personally believe right now the 42 probably has a better short run car, but I feel like the 41 might have the better long run car. As the 14 almost makes it 3 wide, but the 41 and 42.
41 overdrives the quarter a little bit. They're gonna make it 3 wide.
Almost made it 3 wide, but the 14 got out of there like second. That allows the 4 to get on the outside of the 14 car. It almost seems like the 4 car, he either has very good short run speed but bad long run speed, or he found something. But we'll definitely see what will happen later on this run. As I think there's still a battle with the lead. The 41 is now on the outside. The 42 is on the inside. 14 gets clear of the 4, but the 4 goes now onto the inside of him. 42 nice back on the outside of the move
there.
Yeah, definitely nice crossover move. The 42 is also on the inside. The 41. Oh, I think the 41 also trying to make another crossover move. It's just been a bunch of crossovers. And the 14, instead of trying to battle the 4 again, which he ends up doing anyways, he tries to push the 4.
Might have just put the 14 into the wall a little bit going into the corner there.
I think he might have overdriven it, but I don't know for sure. The 4 gets into the wall a little bit. 4 has joined the party now. The
14's up there now too again.
Yep, the 14's gonna look to maybe push the 42. The 4 is gonna push the 41 as they get into turns 1 and 2. We have a good battle for the lead.
41 overdrives the corner big time.
Yeah, that allows the 42 to get the lead, but the 4 might be going to his inside, but he cannot get to his corner panel. Instead, the 14, 41 are battling. That actually allowed everybody to catch up. Everybody's now here. As the 41 takes back the lead, we have a little bit of a battle for 5th with the 10 and 88, 3 and 18 just behind them. As the 42 seems like he's gonna start pull away a little bit there, but everybody's still found
to be checking away.
Yep.
14's under fire from the 10 right now. He drove it off a little bit too deep and lost that time.
Yeah. You have the 3
4
going on
under fire from the 41.
Yeah.
Looks like 41 will take the position and 14 closes right back up.
Yeah. It might be then that the 4 car just has the short run speed.
Yeah,
but
he does not
long
have
run.
any kind of long run speed. After about 5 laps, it seems like he drops off.
Yeah. That sucks, especially since I felt like he's dominated this season for people who don't know, and also Nate, because I know you have not been catching up with the league. I mean, I barely have either, but I do know because JB has messaged me talking about this a lot and messaging the groups I've been in. T has won a lot of these races. He has dominated a lot of these races. Cade
14's putting pressure on the 4.
Yeah, Cade
4 shuts the door big time.
Yeah, he slides up right in front of the 14. As 14 tries to get to the inside of him, but he cannot do so. The 42 still is pulling away from these guys. That car is pretty impressive. And while I don't think has won a single, he might have won a race before. I have no idea, but he looks like he has a car to beat. And I'll be honest with you, if he wins, man, how could I relate this? I will honestly say it's like Jimmy Johnson winning 2016, because as a Hendrick fan, I didn't necessarily expect him to win that. I mean, he won it anyways because of some luck that happened for him with Edwards and Logano. Then he finished ahead of someone else, I forget. But I mean, he still won it. And that could be a similar situation to the 42 right now, except the...
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
41's lagging big time. Holy crap.
Yeah, the 41 almost got right into the 4, which could have hurt the 4 and 14. I mean, yeah.
Right on I'm gonna ride on board with the 14 for a few laps, see how if he's able to close it all.
It seems like back in the pack though, we have the 88 looks like in last, the 18, the 10 are near each other. They're not necessarily battling. I don't think the 18 can get into the inside of the 10 car. I don't know what will be necessarily happening with that, but I will check back up with the leaders here. But yeah, the 42 is just pulling away from them. You know, I'll be honest, I feel like the 14 car has a better car right now than the 4, but I don't think the 4 is allowing him to pass him.
I was just about to say that 14, it looks to have a better car, he just can't get through 1 and 2 too well.
Yeah. He might be trying to go on the outside of the 4 car, but that, or at least get the run that he needs to, but I have no idea.
He's way better in 3 and 4, but it's 1 and 2 that's giving him the issues right now.
Yeah.
He drives it to the outside though, so let's see if he can make this pass complete. He's got the position.
You definitely got it there, and he's been running the Highline a little bit too. And while he hasn't, I mean, he's got the runs off.
He might get it off the corner here.
He might, or he might have to wait for another quarter to try and complete the pass.
He's clear.
Yeah, I think the 4 might have let him by.
14 up to 3rd.
Yeah, so we will most definitely see what type of car the 14 has now with him passing the 4.
Looks like 18 goes to the low side of the 10, that puts the 10 in the wall there.
I wonder, there might be still a little bit of bad blood between them. They could be, there could not be. I mean, we have to remember there was the one caution that the 18 spun out, and then it could have been because of 10. Unfortunately, we don't have instant replay, but you know. Who knows? Or maybe there have been bad blood beforehand. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
10 cars struggling with a very bad loose off of 1 and 2, it looks like. Was watching him there, and he just got super loose coming off the corner.
Yeah. What I'm actually surprised about a little bit is where the 88 is running, because of how, I won't say good of a car. He had a decent car where he was running 5th at one point to the championship 4, but there's nothing of it now. He's in last. But yeah, you know, also for the people,
14 or 41 overdrives the corner, which is gonna allow the 14 to close the door a little bit.
Yeah, he's right on his rear bumper. But for those,
he's gonna make it pass low. He's gonna drive it down low on Cade.
He gets right to his corner panel.
The quarter panel.
Yep, goes on the inside, but I don't know. Yeah, the 41 got clear of him. He'll have to try and make another attempt coming off this next corner, unless something happens. But yeah, something tells me that right about now the 42 car is starting to lose a little bit of speed. Because I'm pretty sure
it looks like the 14 has the best car in the field right now.
It might be, but
he looks really fast compared to the 41 and the 42.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if I know JB, which I'm pretty sure I do, I don't know if JB is necessarily looking to try and pass K right now. I think he's trying to draft him, so you can get up to the 42.
They're trying to run down the 42.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a car on the inside there that looks like the 10.
Oh, he's around. I don't know if the way they're looking, it looks like a single car spin, so no caution will be called.
Something's going on with the 10. He can't get back going too well.
Yeah, that's what happens when you spin out, honestly. Is that the 88? Either the 88 was that far behind, or he got collected in that too, but I think he was just that far behind. The 88 car is most definitely struggling as well. Looks like the 14 though got around the 41, and now the 41 is under attack from the 4.
41 is struggling big time.
Yeah.
Let's see if this 14 can run down the 42 or not.
Yep. We haven't seen him do so yet, so we will most definitely see so right now. As I try to see, the 88 still last place, 10 still 7th. The 18 still 6th, 3rd, 5th, or the 3 car is 5th, 4 is 4th.
42 overdrives the corner just a little bit. It looks like 14 is going to close the gap just a little bit.
Yeah, I think the 42 got a good run off the corner though after he made that mistake. So if JB hits the wall, at least on my screen, going into 3 and 4, but I don't think it really much affects him. I think the 14 is most definitely closing in though. Not by much, but he's definitely closing in for sure.
He's trying to run that outside, and it's working for him. He's running them down.
Yeah, I think he's starting to get a little bit of draft, maybe. Oh, the 42 got into the wall before going into 3 and 4. That definitely did not help him with time. 14 has to be in this draft right now.
Yeah. If he can continue to roll the top in 1 and 2, I think he will catch him in the next few laps.
Yeah, and then especially cut back down, which he was lower beforehand, but I think, yeah,
got super loose off the corner there.
I think he was actually just trying to get into the draft. It's just, I mean, he might actually be a little loose though too. I think it was just a combination of both. But yeah, it looks like the 18 got around the 3 car for 5th.
Oh, 14's going to be pitting here.
14 is pitting. Looks like he's going to try
14 with a huge gamble to pit here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to split the stage. Also, you can go into pit road as fast as you want. It's like the same rules here, which reminds me of rules, I guess. I'm not going to explain so much. I don't want to, explain everything. But I will say teams for next season when we do the merger, it will just be for namesake. There's no team championship like we did with our season 3 for BC.
88 just spun coming off the corner. Coming off the 3 and 4.
Yeah, he's in danger of going a lap down now. The 42 is not... Oh, he spun out again.
3 and 18 are both on pit road.
The 88 is going down pit road. Is 80 going down? I don't know what the 88 is doing.
But it looks like the 42 on pit road as well?
I'm pretty sure I saw him go down pit road. Yeah, the 42 is most definitely down on pit road. 88's on pit road.
14's off pit road. Let's see how much time he can make up.
Yeah. 41 right now though continues to lead. Will any leaders pit? No, they will not. The 41 and 4 will continue to stay out with older tires.
The 3 and 18 are off of pit road. They're going to be pretty close to each other, so that'll be a good battle to watch.
Yep, the leaders are coming out too, or coming out of 3 and 4 too. So this will be interesting. How
10 cars now on pit road.
Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna. Are they close enough? No, they're not close enough yet. I don't think the 41 and 4 will catch them though.
All right, 42 is off of pit road now.
14's in front of him by a lot.
Yep. So that
he's not.
14 paid off.
Yeah, he gained a lot of time, but I actually thought he was out in front of him a little more. But we will most definitely see if the 42 can pass him back. Well, I guess it wouldn't be great for the 14 because he is a lap down. But the 41 is now down on pit road. That just leaves the 4 car out. The 10 car is still on pit road. He's about to leave now, or he gets out of his stall.
Unless the 41 tries some sort of, the 41 and the 4 try some sort of like pit strategy. It looks like the 14 will come out with the lead in this.
Yeah. The 3 and 18 are battling. Right behind them, I'm pretty sure, is the 88 car. The 4 car will pass the 41, who's still on pit road. I'm just looking at the 10 car right now. I don't know what adjustments he is making, but I do not see, or I just see the 14 car now. Coming off of 3 or 4, the 41 just crossed the yellow line. 14 passed him right when he was doing so. They have a pretty sizable gap. But
Yep.
like I said, we'll
This
see if
battle with
he.
the 18 and the 3 is a pretty good one. They're passing each other, like they're staying next to each other.
Yeah, the 18 drives in very low too.
Very.
Yeah, I could. The 88 is catching them as well. So I mean, it looks like the 88 isn't slow, but I don't know if he's keeping his car that well or if he just has short run speed. Granted, I know his tires are fresher, but still. The 88, even though he's a lap down, or a lap down more than these two are.
4 is hitting pit road.
Yeah, I don't think his caution that he at least wanted was not gonna show. Here comes down pit road, and he's gonna be behind by a lot. But yeah, the 14 still out front of the 42. As the 14 will probably be the leader when the 4 car comes back out and pit cycles are completed, which obviously he is the last one. As let's see, I don't think the 42's caught up to the 14 yet, so the 14 seems to be strong right now, especially for having a couple laps older tires than what he, you know. Yeah, I don't know if the 41 might be catching them, though. I think that is my concern with the 14. I think the 41 is definitely catching them, not in a hurry, but
Yeah.
a little concerning for the 14 car who did this gamble.
Yeah, it's paying off right now. He's staying ahead of him, and there shouldn't be too much time left in the stage.
No, you can see the 4.
So,
You could just. I'm watching the 41. You could just see the 4 coming off of 3 and 4. So there's a big gap. I don't know how many laps to go there is in the stage, but I don't think the 4 car is gonna be catching them. But you know what? The 4 car is proving me wrong again and again, as my dog barks. That's dope. Yeah, he's proving me wrong. So we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, the 42 is definitely closing up on the 14 car and is within drafting distance.
that he is.
Yeah, as he almost hits the wall.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
Not gonna hurt him.
I will say the leaders are starting to catch up on the 10 car. I think he's in 1 and 2. Yeah, he's in 1 and 2. They're just about to enter. Or they already are in it. But the 10's starting to become a little bit in danger of going a lap down as well. That happens, then the 88 is going to be stuck a lap down, as he's the only car on 1 lap down, of course.
14's fading fast.
He is definitely fading fast. The tires are starting to catch up to him now. Again, I don't know how many laps to go, so if he can hold him off maybe for a few laps, that might work. If not, then it is what it is. But the 42 is right there. 14 protects the low line.
Oh, yeah. 42 gets a huge run in entry. In the entry of the corner, especially in 3 and 4. Let's see how 1 and 2 is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huge run to the inside of the 14 there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they make a little bit of contact. And the 42 has the preferred position. He's almost clear, but not quite. Oh, he hits the inside wall, though.
Into the wall, big time.
As he almost hits the 14 car.
It's going to allow the 14 to go back by.
Yeah, but that also allows the 41 to jump into the mix. 42 takes a low entry,
huge
goes up
run.
high, and he just hits the
time.
14 car. That definitely makes it a 3-wide battle, and it looks like the 40. Wow. Oh no, they're gonna single back or single file back up or whatever. He is not having that much patience. One just passes the 42, in which the 41 has. Meanwhile, the 4 car. He's definitely gaining a little bit.
F4 is coming into the picture a little bit. I don't know if there's enough time left or not, but
I do not know
14
either.
14 is driving away a little bit from the 42 after all that. 42 gets a huge run to the inside.
Yeah, the 41s, they're a little more spread out. But like I said, that 4 is coming, so I don't know. And they're starting to catch up on lap traffic as well. The 41 also looks like to be putting a little bit of pressure on the 42. But I think the 42 drove it into the corner hard, so.
Yeah, 42's trying as hard as he can. He's going to squeeze the 41 into the wall there.
Yeah, I think the 14 car is most definitely loving this, especially with him being on older tires. Continue another lap
just
here.
Saying, let them battle each other.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the he puts a slide job on the 42 meters here. That means that Thomas in the 88 is not the first car one lap down anymore. So when this stage break is over, Thomas is still gonna be a lap down. Unless Thomas can get to the 10 car, but he's half the track away from him. Honestly. So 18 and 3 are still continuing the battle for what I'm pretty sure is
41 gets into the wall there, which is going to allow the 42 to get back by.
Yeah. I can hear the 4 cars almost there.
Yeah. This battle between those two have helped out tremendously.
Yeah. Again, I still don't think there's enough time, but honestly, the 14 split the stage.
Yeah, 14 is driving away.
Yeah, I think he split it evenly, so I think we still have a few more laps. But we'll most definitely see coming out of turn 4. It looks like it's going to be another lap of racing. As he's starting to pull away from the 42 and 41. They're just battling it out. They're not even caring about the 14 right now, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're battling for the championship, stage wins don't matter, so.
Exactly. But
track position. 41 just sent the 42 up the hill big time getting into that corner.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure he's ran out of patience. I know back in Kansas, the 41 has. I know they battled. I was racing that race because I wanted to race there, and the 41 was battling with the 42. 42 held him up a little bit. That's a caution.
42 just turns the 41.
That went, and that got right into the 4.
And the 4 is in it too.
It looks like the 10 is in it as well. And if that is the case, there's gonna be no free pass. But that's still championship leaders. But the way it looks,
they were under 5 to go. So that means no caution.
Yeah, no more cautions.
Wow, what a development there.
Yeah. The 4 car is now in second, but the 14 car can just cruise. That's all he can do. Yeah. And I think he's going to let the 88 at least stay 1 lap down. Especially with the fact that the 88 or the 14 is closed on the 88.
Wow.
That is very interesting. I was
watching that, and it looks like I think it was the 41 got really low, and the 42 wouldn't let him come back up, and he smacked the pit wall and turned the 42.
Yeah, and ended up collecting the 10 and 4 car as well. That sucks for the 4 car. If he got through that, then the 14 was not safe. But with collecting all 3 of those drivers, that definitely hurt.
Wow, there's the stage end there.
Yep, that is the stage end.
It'll be 14, 41, 4, and then 42.
Yep, the 18 follows with the 3. The 10 car will be 1 lap down. The first car 1 lap down. The 88 will not be able to get his lap back as he crashes into the inside wall when he crosses the start-finish line. So, what did you like about that stage? Honestly,
it was good. There was you had pit strategy. You had the 14. His strategy worked, and he was able to come away with a stage win, which doesn't mean anything to him. And then just the battle between the 41 and the 42, that was insane.
It was definitely insane. That was a pretty good battle. it kind of sucks that they wrecked from a spectator's perspective because you just love the battling, but they just, I mean, it happens. I mean, I know this is only stage 2, but at the same time, with the stage coming to a close, if you get around that driver or stay right in front of them, you got the track position. Looks like the 42 lost a spot on pit road to the 18 car, so he's going to be starting 5th. And on the inside lane, though, as well.
We're going to go green. 41 and 14 dive way down below the...
Yep, they look 3 wide, a 42, 4, and 18 car. The 42 is not... What did I just hear? Something happened with the 88. I don't know if he just didn't start well enough or something happened with him, but I heard contact.
Yep. Looks like 41's going to take the lead. 14's going to go back under him, try and get that position back.
The 42 and the 4 car made contact again. I just want to let y'all know this too. In my Kansas race, there was a caution that happened, and the 42 kind of wrecked the 4 car. If I'm being honest.
3 car goes to 3rd place.
The 42 is right on his bumper. He hits the wall, and he hits the 4 car. I don't know if on the inside wall, but the 4 car is still there.
42 just put the 3 into the wall, which then put the 4 down into the wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the 3 car for sure hit the wall, and the 42 was definitely on his bumper. The 42 has little patience. The 4 car just drives it into the corner, just hits the 18. The 4 car is upset.
4 is very frustrated. I would be too in that situation.
Yeah. We're going to have to keep our eyes on once the 4 car gets around the 3, gets to the 42. But meanwhile, let's get back to the lead. The 41 is starting to pull away a little bit from the 14.
4 is going to drive it in very deep and gets into the 3.
Almost
puts them into the wall.
Yeah, he is very upset. I don't know if he maybe thinks that the 3 is the 3's fault, or like he's just very upset.
On a mission right now.
Yeah, really much on a mission, for sure. But yeah, 14 is still staying with the 41 though, for sure. And the 3 car is still staying with the 4. 41 is actually close to the gap, or the 41. The 14 is close to the gap on the 41. The 42 is starting to do so as well.
41 takes a very, very low line into the corner.
Yeah, that's going to, with the line JB ran, he's going to have a little bit of a run, but he's not going to be able to get to his side. For sure. The 14 takes a little bit of a higher entry, cuts down to get a better run.
I like the run that or the line that he runs through 1 and 2 there. That's a beautiful run, line.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. As he's almost got to the 41's quarter panel. The 42 though is definitely catching up.
If the 14 can get to the outside of the 41, it'll be game over for the 41.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't necessarily call it game over because I feel like the 41 could still use the drafts to help, but if the 14 gets past him, I don't know if the 41 is going to be passing him back, especially being under attack from the 42. We've seen that the 42 has definitely used people up, and when he does that, he slowed them down as well. So I would not be surprised that if that happens, that, you know. But we will most definitely see and find out. The 14 has not passed the 41 yet. The 4 is starting to catch them a little bit. So we'll most definitely see. But the 41 is driving away a little bit from the other 2 right now. Unfortunately, the 88 is, I think, the only car lap down. As the 18 and 10 battle for position. Not that close, but they're still close enough. Another battle that we could potentially keep an eye on.
Peek on the 14 now.
The 42, you mean? Or
42,
did you say that?
Yes.
Alright.
42.
Yeah, and yeah, unfortunately, I don't think, Nate, you're streaming this, which I didn't necessarily ask you to or anything, but
I am not, because I don't have anything set up, mainly.
Well, you don't have to have anything set up. If I'm not mistaken, the 88 hits the wall. I think the 18 ended up hitting the wall as well. The 10 is right to the 18's bumper. I heard contact. The 10 put the 18 up a little bit. 3 exit the corner off into the
Wow.
wall.
14 and 42 are side by side getting into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, it seems like the 14 could get the runoff, and the 42 could go right behind him. The 3 car hits the wall again. He just dies. Or he ends up hitting the outside wall so hard that he goes in the inside wall. He just fell all the way to 7th.
42 just got into the 14's quarter panel, getting into 1 and 2 there. It's gonna allow him to pull under.
Yeah, I guess so. Another, I mean, the 4 is closing up right on there too. 14 looks like allowed to have the 42 car spot. You know, I'll be interested to see how the 4 will take this turn since he's close enough to JB. I don't think he would do anything to, or I guess he wasn't that close. But I wonder if he's gonna do like what he did to the other non-championship drivers. I feel like he wouldn't.
I think he's gonna race the championship guys better, except for maybe the 42.
The 42, I think he's not gonna race at all. Like I won't say you have to make friends, but just doing stuff, the things he did, does not help your case for not making enemies.
Oh
if
no!
That's worded
if
right.
you like the 42 has a lot to lose. 4 does as well, but you can't be making enemies, especially with the other Final 4 or any of the other drivers.
For sure.
Taking an example, me with a guy on the Sunday night leagues now. First week I ran with him, he now made an enemy of me because of how he races me.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm pretty sure you said that he was a playoff driver too.
Yep, he's a playoff driver. He has a lot to lose. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, and that was just the last race of the regular season too. Making enemies is not something you want to do, and
not at all.
Seems like he has a little bit as well. This has nothing to do with
enemies.
this league, but you know.
It doesn't. Just giving an example.
Oh, I know. But yeah, just want to mention this has nothing to do with this league. As the 14 gets back up to the 42's bumper. Yeah, the 14 is still battling the 42. I think he's on his inside. Oh, wow. He is... I don't think the 4 car is the only one that's going to be racing the 42 aggressively. It's the 14 just hit the 42 car as well, and the 4 car is right behind the 42 now.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how this goes.
I think he's going to do something next turn, depending on how this line goes. I'll most definitely be watching the 42 car, see what happens here. He might try to block whatever line the 4 car might be using, but I don't think the
42 is going to get a run.
But not enough to get on the side of the 14 car. This break, though, guys, right here is sponsored by water. Don't, you know, if you want to survive, drink water.
Water?
As the 42 just hits the 14. Wow. And keep in mind, this is the final stage. So temperatures are most definitely going to get higher. That's the 88 and 10 car.
14 overdrive the corner big time.
Yeah.
He's still going to be up there. The 4 is under him now.
There's the water break. The 4 car hit the 14. I think that was more accidental. I don't think they're necessarily mad at each other. I think that was accidental.
Yeah.
You know, I feel something tells me that we're going to have another restart here. Something definitely tells me that we're having another restart here.
Especially the way the way these guys are racing, I don't think it'll be over.
Yeah.
They're letting the 41 drive away, though.
Yeah, that's a big problem here, too. If they want to win this championship, they have to work together. No matter how upset they might be at each other as the 14 about hits the 4 into the wall, or 4 hits the wall, but... Yeah. He gives the team a bit of a bumper. Yeah, he gives them a little bit of a bumper, but that almost seems a little more like a love tap than anything. But honestly, I wouldn't be so sure that the caution would just happen in the where the front cars are. It might happen with another set of cars.
Oh yeah, and I mean we're definitely gonna have pit cycle again, so.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And people's cars are going to start turning to.
Looks like the 4's on pit road.
Oh, the 4 is playing strategy then. We'll see how this works out for sure.
Let's see, is his move going to bring anybody else down?
We will most definitely see. It's definitely happened before in these races, so we will most definitely see. Yeah, it seems like nothing's happening so far in terms of where people are at. As the Ford does exit pit road now. Gonna be merging onto the track probably 1 and 2, or around the back stretch or whatever, front stretch, I don't care. But we will see how this move pays out. Especially, he's probably gonna get around these two right here, the 42 and 14. But the 41 has a little bit of a cushion to work with how far he's out there.
That he does.
So
before, with this gamble, he needs to gain as much time as he can before the other guys pit.
Yeah, he has to hope that there's no cautions to be called out. Luckily for him, it doesn't seem like anybody's that close to each other. But one wrong move, someone spins out, could crash right in front of someone else. Or run somebody else. The thing is, too, I'm pretty sure he could potentially be 2 laps down. I don't think he is, but if he is, that puts the 88 still in the free pass spot.
The thing that isn't good right now is the 4 really isn't gaining that much time on the 18.
Yeah,
with the fresh tires, he should have been gone by him a while ago, and he is not able to really clear up to the bumper.
Yeah, it looks
there
like
he gets a run there. Looks like the 18 is going to pull off for him.
Yeah, I don't think the 18 wants to interfere with what he is doing right now. Ford car drives it up a little high, but I think he's going for the run off the corner.
Looks like the 14's car might be coming to life. It looks like, to me, he might have run down the 42 just a little bit. Yep, he's going to get a huge run coming off of this corner.
Yeah. But if you see, though, here, too, the 41 is just pulling away from the 42. The 42, I think, like I said, he doesn't have the, like, really long type of car, long-run type of car.
I think the 14 has the best long-run car. Once they get pretty far into it, it seems like the 14 comes to life. It's just... 42 dives onto pit road right in front of the 14. Wow, that was close.
That was definitely close. For sure.
That could have been the caution right there.
That could have most definitely been the caution, too.
Because he went from very top lane all the way down to pit road with...
Yeah, the 3 cars also on pit road along with the 18.
Now let's see if the 14 can pull up on the 41 or if they're going to be pitting or anything yet.
Yeah, the 88 also is in danger of going 2 laps down. That's not good for the 18. That's not what he wants to see happen at all.
Not at all.
If 3 cars exiting, the 18 car is also exiting. 18 car will stay in 5th. Or, I think it would be 6th right now, but I could be wrong. I wish we were able to see...
14's coming down onto pit road, and it looks like the 10 and...
The 88.
I can't tell who that is.
That's the 88 as well. I think the 14 might have spun out going down pit road because... No. He, like, when I went on him, he was just staying still.
The 10 spun getting onto pit road, and from what I saw, the 10 spun getting onto pit road. 14 was perfect onto pit road.
Right. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. 14, obviously, I don't think was close enough to do anything to cause a caution anyways with the 10.
So let's see if the 4's gamble is going to pay off here or not.
I do not see.
He pitted a while ago.
Oh, the 42 is way back there. I did not realize that. He gained a lot of time. I will definitely say that. So we will most definitely see.
The
I
14 comes off of pit road, and it looks like the 4 is going to be ahead of him.
and the
Same
42
with the
as
42.
well. Yeah, he ended up being the 10 off pit road as well, so that helps him with lap traffic. The 41 is on pit road though. I'm pretty sure he is the last person that needed to come down pit road, so we will see.
He is.
As he lags a little bit there, it almost looks like. See where he cycles out. Again, he had that cushion, so honestly, I would expect him to still be maybe in front of 14. But, I mean, we will most definitely see. I just noticed, the 14 stalls, Tony Stewart's, pit stop type of, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's actually interesting. Yeah, he's running a custom car, but I didn't expect that to be the case.
All right. Looks like the 4 is going to pass the 41. 41 is going to stay ahead of the 42 and the 14.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
That gamble paid off.
With the 41 for sure, because he has way fresher tires than the Ford car, the 42, the 14.
Oh, yeah.
This is... Unless there's a caution that comes out, he's in that seat right now. And it seems like he's had a very good car this stage anyways.
The 14 has to hope that it's going to go green the rest of the way so his long run car can come alive.
Yeah,
otherwise that he won't have a chance, I don't think.
I think he needs a caution, honestly, with how many laps he's run on these tires before. The 41 came out pit road. I think he would need a caution just so everybody could be on the same tires. I think that's his best chance. But if I'm the 41, I don't want to see any cautions. He's gaining the 4 by a lot. Same thing with the 42.
Oh, yeah.
And the 14. And honestly,
14's gaining on the 42. It looks like a little bit too. So
yeah, I think the 14 pitted a couple laps after the 42, so it definitely makes sense for sure. It also seems like I think the 88 is going to get out of his way, or he's going to be using it as drafting help for a little bit before he goes to pass him, which the 88 goes into the wall to do so. He wall banged the corner. He basically wall banged the corner, but he allowed the 14 to pass him.
Oh yeah, he was trying to get out of the way. He just
for
did
sure.
It wrong.
Yeah. 14 past him. He's going to go for the 42.
41 gets past the 4. I don't know when that happened, but it looks like 41's back out to the lead.
Yeah, the 3 car now and the 18 car are battling each other. The 18 did not hit the inside wall. He was very close to. But these two can potentially bring out a caution as well. The 18 dives very low, trying to gain as much ground on the 3 car. I'll tell you what though, the 3 car has some decent speed. I would probably say he has the best car out of the non-playoff drivers. Granted, there's only 4, but still.
Looks like the 14's gonna try and set up a run on the 42 here.
Yeah, the 42 is
got
also
right up to the bumper.
Yeah, the 42 is also closing in on the 4. And I'll be honest, I don't think the 4 is gonna give the 42 any breaks.
No, and if I was the 14, I would try and clear him both as quick as possible and try and hunt down that 41.
Yeah.
That's his best bet unless a caution comes out.
Yeah.
The longer he stays behind these two, the more his chances of winning the championship's going to go.
Yep. Oh, the 4 car just allows him to go by.
Oh.
That's
14
interesting.
had to get out of the gas majorly coming off of that corner so he didn't get into the door of the 4.
Yeah. The 4 just let the 42 go by. 4 car hits the wall again. But the 14 also got by him as well, so we will see how this will work out for sure. We still have a battle here for second place. The 14 can close in on the 42.
Probably should have asked before the broadcast, but are we interviewing after this or no?
I have nobody told me to interview, so I was not planning on doing so.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to interview race winner and champion or not.
I was never told to do so, so
okay.
Yeah. I might talk a little bit about the race, and if somebody wants to message me about it, they most certainly can.
Yeah.
But like I said, I might talk about the race after, but yeah, I don't have any intentions to, but I'll do so if I have to. but looks like the 3 and the 18 car are separated a little bit. They won't be. I don't think they're necessarily going to be with each other
14's on the
soon.
back bumper of the 42. He's going to look to the inside. 42 tries to block. Wow, 42 just blocked that, and 14 just sent him up the racetrack.
Yeah, like I said, 42 is not making any friends, especially with the other playoff drivers. You wonder. The 42 drove it in hard.
Wow.
The 42 drove it in hard and about almost hit the 14.
42 is not racing the 14 nice, but
no, he is not.
14 had the position that last lap, and 42 just tried to pretty much cut his nose off there.
Yeah. Now I don't know how many laps there are. Like I said, oh, that's a Tony Stewart car. You know what?
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I thought it was a customs car. I don't know why. I don't usually see JB running regular schemes anymore. I just see custom schemes as the 42 bout gives the nose to JB. But if they work together, like I said again, I don't know how many laps there are. If they work together, they might be able to pass or catch up to the 41 and make this an interesting battle for the race.
I mean, with how JB, with how his long run car has been this whole race, I feel like he might have a chance as long as the 42 doesn't make a mistake and spin him or something.
Yeah. Ford car is dropping heavily as well.
Yeah, those older tires than what everybody else has.
The 18 is spun on the backstretch.
See if it was a single or if it was. Looks like it might have been just a single because I don't.
Yeah, it looks like it's a single.
Out.
Yeah, it's a single. That was interesting. Also want to keep my eye on the 88 and 10. And the 18 is right in front of him too. And obviously with him spinning out, he is prone to do it again. Unless he goes down and gets new tires. But I am interested
putting a huge gap on putting a gap on the 42 now, which is good for him. He's looking like he's trying to chase down the 41.
Yeah, that also sucks for him too though. Even though it'd be cool to have the 42 to help him. I mean, that's basically one of his best chances, but obviously you're not going to try to sit back and have the 42 try and, draft you. I think that's just going to slow you down more.
No, the 42 isn't going to draft you. 42 is going to try and dive down below and try and pass you. So I think that's a good move by JB, is to get away from him as quick as possible.
Yeah, it almost seems like he's starting to catch the 41 by himself anyway, so you know what? Who knows?
He has that long run car, and this is working out perfectly in JB's favor.
Yeah, depending on how many laps there are left, at least. 18 still getting loose off of turns 1 and 2, especially since he spun out. Also, for those who don't know, cautions are called either if it's like a if someone spins another person, or if it's a 2 or more car pile up. So single car spins are not cautions. Yeah, the 14 is pulling away from the 42. The 14 is most definitely catching up to the 41.
Yeah,
he's getting ground.
14 is chasing him down.
Let's
just see if he has enough time.
For sure.
Because he's made up about probably easy 2 to 3 seconds already.
Yep, the 88 and the 10 car are right near each other. I think the 10 car is just past the 88. Seems like the 18 is starting to catch the Ford car too, even though the 18 is a lap down, but still. The 14 passed the 41. When did this happen? The 41 must have had an issue like hitting the wall or something, but because the 14,
I didn't even see that.
I didn't see it either. I was focused on the what's it called?
I was watching the 14 and I didn't see it. I don't know what happened. Holy crap.
So the 41 must have screwed up somewhere, and it seems like the 41 might be struggling a little bit. But the
So the
41 is still
14
there.
goes to the championship lead.
Yeah. We'll most definitely see the 42 is still behind them, but I don't think, unless there's a caution call, I don't think it's going to be much of a factor, as I think the 18 is on pit road. The 18 is most definitely on pit road. I don't think he wants to be on those tires anymore. Plus, he's not a championship
No, not
driver,
at
so he has
all.
nothing to lose here. Again, this is not going to gain him much unless they needed to take 2 stops anyways, but I don't think that's the case. The 41 might be close enough to be in drafts. This race, ladies and gentlemen, has definitely changed things. The 14 continues to lead another lap. The 40, and he pulled away tremendously from the 41. The 41 must have had another hiccup there. The 41, I don't think has a good car right now. Must be ill handling at all for
41
sure.
is struggling big time.
Yeah, the 42 is gaining on him. We get out of turn 3 and 4. Another lap passes by. Obviously, I'm just trying to predict when this race is going to end, and then act like, you know, as I could get a good camera view. The 14 hits the wall a little bit, but that should not affect his speed that much.
Yeah, 14 is checking out on the field right now.
Yes, he is. He is most definitely the fastest car on the field. And as he continues to lead another lap, and the race is getting close to the end. The 3 car, though, is most definitely in his way. And I'll tell you this, the 3 car at the Charlotte Roval, that's the 4 car is in pit road, so either they have to make another pit stop or
I mean,
something.
4 car did cut it very close.
He did cut it very close.
He pitted pretty quick.
He did pit very quick, but that looks like the 14 has won the race as he just... Yeah, he's slow.
I think that is the case. 14 has won the championship.
The 14, if you guys have saw my stream yesterday, he has talked about how the 41 has...
I think we need to get JB in here for an interview, because that's the guy I was rooting for.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, the 14 car, honestly, I mean, the 42 had a very good short run car, but after that, it was the 14 car by far who had the best car in the long run. I will say that for sure. And I might do everything I can to get the 14 here, because this has to feel very special, especially with the 2 people that he ended up beating. Like... Yeah, right now in my team chat, the Hendrick chat that I have for the Tuesday League for last season, he is ecstatic. This man is happy. Like, he's kind of blowing, he's not blowing up the chat, but this man is happy. And honestly, with how this race ended, he deserved
he's
it.
He's going to be doing some burnouts, so we got to watch this. Looks like Cade with the fastest lap, though.
Yep, Cade with the fastest lap. Second would be Tegan. Third, Kyle. Fourth, JB. Fifth, KLW. Sixth, Thomas. Seventh, Brandon. Eighth would be Dustin. And we can get out from this. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting
doing
race.
The burnout.
Alright, I'ma see if he wants to do a post-race interview. If he does not, then it is what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, the champion for your Monday League, as well as the Tuesday League, the 2 leagues that are merging together, is JB. Alright, so he's leaving it up to me, so be right back. You also should be able to hear me, so let's get this going here. As I have to find his name because he always appears offline. It's a rip in the chat, but
I kind of wasn't paying attention because I was messaging people.
Nice job. Oh, here is the man of the hour, champion for both the Tuesday League and the Monday League that are merging,
There
JB.
he is.
JB, how are you feeling, bro?
Oh my god, I have such a bad headache right now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh.
First off, I'm gonna say congrats, JB. Happy for you.
Thank you so much. Oh my lord, what a drive that took. Holy crap.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I knew it was going to be really close because I was stuck behind Kyle there for a little bit, and I knew I had to get around him, so I got around him. He stayed on my bumper there a little bit, but then I eventually started pulling away. But man, oh man, I started a different line. I just started driving it really hard, and I was just catching him, and I was just freaking out. I was like, it's going to come down to the wire, because it was like I was 2 seconds back with like 20-ish to go. And man, oh man, I was driving so hard, and then he got loose in four, and I don't know if he was too low and hit that one weird thing with Phoenix where you start to spin or what, but he got really, really loose, and I took it to the inside. I was actually kind of worried because there for a little bit he was close enough that he could have dive bombed or hit me there to move me at the end, but then he got him loose again.
Yeah.
Just really proud of my 14 team. We fought all year. Had some really, really rough spots at the beginning of the year, all pretty much the whole way up until we got that win in Kentucky. It was rough. And then once we hit Kentucky, it was just win after win after win, and it was just, I had to have speed. I had a lot of preparation into this race. I had a strategy in place. Didn't get to pull it because my tires were worn too bad, but didn't matter anyways. Just really excited to finally get that championship.
Yeah, it really looked like you had a very good long run car. Short run didn't look like the best, but from our angle, your long run was the fastest on the track.
Oh, almost definitely, and that's what I noticed too. In stage one, I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to keep my car the same when I watched them all pull away from me. Then it was like a flip of a switch. I just started catching them, and I was like, oh, I got something here. And I knew right then and there that I had a good, really, really good long run car. It was just that first stage, it was just too far back from racing them hard. Racing KLW really hard there.
He, that 42, I don't know what you thought of him, but he would look like he was very aggressive. Especially with the 4 and you.
I mean, yeah, he bumped me a few times. Nothing too bad. It was just a little slight contacts. I mean, I was able to keep it in front of him for the most part. Really, really hard to keep it there, but yeah, overall, I think it was a pretty clean race. I know the 4 had some issues with some people, but I just put him behind, and I feel really bad for him too, because he really deserved this one. I think 12 wins on the season. So,
oh wow,
yeah, he had 12, Cade had 8, and I had 8 after winning Phoenix. So, I mean, us three have been the real crowd pleasers all year long, I should say, I guess. Dominated pretty much, winning 28 of the 36 races we ran, so.
Yeah.
But,
man.
I mean, if it wasn't us three at the championship fighting for it, I don't know who else it could have been. I mean, Kyle's been in there the last 2 years with us too. It's all about being able to stay in it and being able to just always be there when the moment happens, and that's what I was able to do. I drove as hard as I could those last 20 laps.
Yeah.
It paid off.
Yeah, for sure. I do want to get some more of your thoughts on the 42, but more in the aspect of his speed. It seems like he had a very good short run car, and it kind of went into the long run a little bit before it faded, but how scared were you of him, especially if you guys were going to get a late caution?
I didn't know what I was going to think. I knew in stage 2 when he was just running away from us, I was like, this is not going to be good. I was like, are we really going to let him pull away? But then I started creeping in towards him, and I was like, I think the runs are just going to be long enough. We can't catch cautions. I think it'll be okay. But if we were to catch a caution, I think if Kyle got out front, we weren't going to catch him. And honestly, though, at that same time, Cade was really, really, really fast that last run. I
mean,
he
was.
Yes,
he was running 26 O's, 26 ones in front of me. I mean, I was running pretty hard. I was actually trying to save a little bit on my left sides, but not a lot, just enough to potentially do a 2-tire strategy there. But I mean, I ran my fastest laps of the race running behind him, and he was flying. So, I mean, it sucks for him. I know he's been doing this for a really, really long time, and I know he wanted this so bad. But it feels really good to finally get that championship. I mean, Tegan and Cade, I have been fighting them for 3+ years now to beat them in a championship, and this is the first one that I beat them head on for. So it feels really, really good to finally be able to beat them.
Yeah, I can imagine. There's some good drivers. You're an amazing driver as well. I mean, you have 2 other championships this year, so.
Yep.
Feels good.
Do you have any more questions, Nate?
I just want to say, just so you know, I picked you to win before the race started, so.
He did. I do have one more question before we let you go and celebrate. What? I've asked you this after winning the Tuesday championship. What are your plans gonna be for the next year's race? I know it's a little too early, or next year's championship. I know it's a little too early, but what adjustments you might need to make because of the merger and potentially there's going to be more competition. It's not going to be just you 3 winning races. It's going to be other people. So is there going to be anything different, or are you just going to race the same race you've been always racing?
I think with this new game, we brought a lot more speed as opposed to the last game. I think that we can definitely win some more races next year. I definitely think we're going to lose some more, though. I definitely think that we'll be able to make it pretty far in the playoffs. Depending on how many people are in there, though, it might switch, because I know Nate's getting really fast now, and Trent and you are going to be in there. It's going to be a really big dogfight for those final 4 spots. I feel it's going to be a lot of competition next year, and I'm going to have to work my butt off to be able to do it. It's going to be tough with my bowling schedule to make it there, but
yeah, I also.
Races,
Go ahead. My bad, I interrupt you.
No, good. You're good.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't want to forget, because I don't know if he's racing back the 12-car Meat Man. He said that he was gonna be racing next year, so if he actually gets NASCAR Heat 5 and races, I mean, I will say he's definitely exactly. So that just adds another car to the mixture, and with the fact there's gonna be 10 cars, if I'm not mistaken, gonna be running for the gonna be in the first round, and then after a few races it's gonna be to 8, the 6, and then 4. So it's gonna be interesting, especially for after the second round, who's gonna be in, and then how everything's gonna be, especially since teams it isn't like champions like any team championship, but it's just namesake. But yeah, Nate, like, you don't have any more questions, right?
No, just big congratulations. Happy for you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Congratulations, JB. You are a 3-time champion and got your first championship over Tegan and Cade. I know you feel excited. I feel excited, honestly, because I mean, you've been my teammate in Hendrick for like 2 seasons. Obviously, I might have a little bit of bias. But yeah, you celebrate however you want to celebrate, JB. Thank you for this time, and yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
I will.
Yeah. Right. And that will be it for this stream. Next time you will see those group of people will be with the Tuesday League in our merger. Like I said, should be on the last Tuesday of January for the Clash, and then the season should start from there, and it should be a 35 or 36 season or race schedule. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It might be a bit before our stream, I don't know, but I will see you guys in the next race.